The U.S. Air Force is secretly building a bomber so advanced that almost nothing about it is public. It's called the B-21 Raider, a $200 billion stealth weapon that can fly anywhere in the world without being detected. Some say it's the most powerful aircraft ever made. Others think it's something entirely new. The real question is, what are they hiding about the B-21 Raider? This isn't just another aircraft. The B-21 Raider is the centerpiece of a new era in stealth technology. It's a flying symbol of dominance, designed to penetrate enemy defenses, strike from the shadows, and disappear before radar even knows it was there. It's meant to be undetectable, unstoppable, and unmatched. Yet, as America pours more than $200 billion into this project, many are asking a simple question: what are we really building, and why? The origins of the B-21 go back to 2015 when the U.S. Air Force quietly awarded Northrop Grumman a contract to develop a next-generation stealth bomber. Northrop Grumman, the same company behind the legendary B-2 Spirit, was tasked with creating something even more elusive, more efficient, and far more adaptable. The mission was simple in theory but monumental in scope. Design a bomber that could survive in the most heavily defended skies on Earth. The B-2 Spirit had set the bar decades earlier, but it came with a staggering price tag and immense maintenance challenges. Each B-2 cost more than $2 billion when factoring in development and sustainment. It required specialized hangars to maintain its radar-absorbing skin and took hundreds of hours of maintenance for every hour it flew. The Air Force wanted to avoid those same problems this time around. The B-21 would need to be cheaper to build, easier to maintain, and capable of operating seamlessly for decades to come. That's where the concept of open systems architecture entered the picture. Instead of locking the bomber's hardware and software into one configuration, Northrop Grumman designed it to evolve. Its systems can be upgraded, swapped, and improved as technology advances, meaning this aircraft could adapt to new weapons, sensors, and missions long after it first takes flight. The B-21 isn't just a bomber, it's a platform, a foundation for future warfare that will connect to satellites, drones, and cyber systems in real time. Some military analysts describe it as more of a flying data hub than a simple warplane. Visually, the B-21 resembles its older sibling, the B-2, with a sleek, bat-like flying wing shape. This design minimizes radar reflections, allowing it to slip undetected through enemy airspace. But the Raider's stealth technology goes far beyond shape alone. Its materials, sensors, and exhaust systems are all optimized to reduce its signature against radar, infrared, and even acoustic detection. Every detail has been refined to hide from sight. The engines are buried deep within the fuselage to reduce heat emissions. The edges are shaped to scatter radar waves. Even the paint on its surface helps deflect signals. The result is an aircraft that could approach a target from thousands of miles away without being detected until it's too late. Unlike older bombers, the B-21 is designed for flexibility. It can carry both nuclear and conventional weapons, allowing it to perform a variety of missions. Whether it's striking hardened bunkers, disrupting communication centers, or serving as part of America's nuclear deterrence strategy, the Raider is built to adapt. It's capable of operating independently or as part of a network strike group linked with satellites, fighters, and drones. Its stealth extends beyond the battlefield. Even basic details about the aircraft are classified. The Air Force refuses to disclose its exact range, payload, or speed. Analysts estimate it can fly intercontinental missions and may carry advanced hypersonic weapons in the future. In short, the B-21 isn't just a bomber, it's a moving piece of strategy. After years of secrecy, the B-21 Raider made its public debut on December 2, 2022, at Northrop Grumman's facility in Palmdale. The event was broadcast worldwide, but many noticed how little was actually shown. Cameras were restricted, angles were limited, and even the lighting seemed carefully designed to conceal details of the aircraft's structure. What the public saw was a sleek, futuristic bomber, but what they didn't see might be even more important. The first test flight took place on November 10, 2023, a key step in proving that the aircraft was ready for real-world evaluation. Then, in September 2025, a second test aircraft successfully took to the skies, signaling that the project had entered its next major phase. The Air Force's goal is to have the first B-21s operational within the next few years, forming a new fleet that will gradually replace aging B-1 and B-2 bombers. For the United States, this marks a new chapter in global air dominance. But for the rest of the world, it raises serious questions about balance and deterrence. The official development budget for the B-21 program exceeds $200 billion, but that figure doesn't tell the whole story. The Air Force plans to buy at least 100 of these bombers, though analysts believe the total number could reach 200 or more. Each aircraft is expected to cost around $700 million before factoring in years of maintenance, logistics, and training. The justification for such a massive expense lies in its strategic importance. The B-21 is intended to serve as the backbone of America's bomber force well into the 2050s and beyond. But the enormous price tag has drawn criticism. Some defense experts question whether the United States truly needs another stealth bomber when drones and missiles already dominate modern warfare. Others warn that the cost of developing, maintaining, and upgrading the fleet could balloon far beyond early estimates. And then there's the issue of secrecy. The Air Force and Northrop Grumman have released only limited information about the Raider's true capabilities. That lack of transparency has fueled speculation about overruns, delays, and internal disagreements over technology integration. The last time America built a stealth bomber, the B-2 Spirit, its costs spiraled far beyond what anyone expected, leading Congress to slash the planned order from 132 planes down to just 21. Could history be repeating itself? Behind the patriotic branding, the B-21 represents more than military innovation. It's part of a larger strategic competition shaping the world. The United States is racing to maintain its advantage as other nations, particularly China and Russia, develop advanced defense networks capable of detecting stealth aircraft. Modern radar systems are becoming more sophisticated, and the era when invisibility alone guaranteed dominance may be ending. That's one reason the B-21's open architecture design is so critical. It can integrate new technologies such as artificial intelligence targeting systems, electronic warfare tools, and possibly autonomous operation modes in the future. The Air Force has hinted that one day, the Raider might fly missions in coordination with uncrewed combat drones, forming what they call a digital strike swarm. Yet even with such innovation, some military analysts argue that America's bomber strategy might be outdated. They point out that modern warfare is increasingly defined by cyber attacks, hypersonic weapons, and orbital surveillance. In that context, building a $200 billion stealth bomber could be seen as preparing for yesterday's wars instead of tomorrow's. Others worry about escalation. A bomber capable of carrying nuclear and conventional weapons blurs the line between deterrence and aggression. In a high-tension situation, even the movement of such aircraft could be misinterpreted as a nuclear signal, raising the risk of conflict. And then there's the question of vulnerability. For all its stealth, the B-21 is still a manned aircraft. If future radar or infrared tracking systems evolve fast enough, its invisibility may not last forever. That would make it a very expensive target in an era of rapidly advancing missile defense systems. The B-21 doesn't just affect the United States, it sends ripples across the entire world. China and Russia are both developing their own stealth bombers, and smaller nations are beginning to invest heavily in anti-stealth radar technology. Countries that once relied on defensive deterrence now feel pressured to join a new kind of arms race, one focused on invisibility, precision, and speed. Allies like Australia and the UK are keeping a close eye on the B-21. Some believe parts of its design might be shared with partner nations, changing how countries work together on military tech. The bomber has already become a symbol of power, showing who America trusts with its biggest defense secrets. When the first B-21 squadron takes flight, it will mark the start of a new era. It can cross oceans in silence, carrying both protection and power. The B-21 isn't just about defending the skies, it's about control, technology, and influence. It's the most advanced bomber ever made, but also a warning. In trying to make war invisible, we might lose sight of peace itself.